out, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, 4-year-old Nikki Quarterman of St. Pete, Florida was, quote, very intoxicated when she got into a verbal domestic-related argument with a 63-year-old man.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a troublesome situation there.
Well, after the man got Quarterman to go outside, she allegedly grabbed a 10 to 12-inch dried conch shell and swung it at the victim multiple times.
She conked him?
She conked him.
Oh, Lord. Those things are hard and pointy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn,
yeah.
girl.
No doubt.
What did he do?
Yes. Quarterman then threw the conch shell at the victim, who suffered a laceration to his hand when he sought to block the incoming shell.
Oh, maybe he knows YouTube karate, too, like you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She then locked herself in the victim's garage, but was taken into custody there after a brief struggle.
Why would you lock yourself in his garage? You run for it and take the conch with you.
Yeah, I don't think she's really thinking a lot of stuff through. Now, she has got quite a rap sheet. Just 6 months ago, she was arrested for causing a public disturbance following a verbal dispute with her sometimes boyfriend. Then after that beef, Quarterman allegedly exited the man's house topless and began banging on the front doors of nearby homes and screaming profanities.
She sounds fun.
She's got multiple convictions for disorderly intoxication and marijuana possession, as well as convictions for battery, DUI, assault on a law enforcement officer, and driving with a suspended or revoked license.
She's a handful, Cav.
She is a handful. Wow. Well, Andrea Saad also is a handful, and you should have known this before you took her on a date, but I guess that's what dates are for. She's a leasing agent in Dadeland and went on a date with a Miami police officer. Well, after the date, she got into his apartment using the key fob and snaked his patrol car keys.
What?
Without him knowing, she drove off in his Miami police patrol car and then sent him a selfie from behind the wheel.
Oh my gosh.
When the officer confronted her to get the keys back, she threw them on the floor and then threw her phone at his head, causing a small cut.
What the hell?
Now she's facing multiple charges, including burglary, grand theft of a vehicle, and battery on a law enforcement officer. These ladies.
How did you think this was gonna go?
Yeah.
Did you just need a car? Like, why did you take a police car? That's never going to be good for you.
Maybe she thought she's being playful, and he'd be like, "Oh, that's so hot. She's behind the wheel of my patrol car.
I'm going to get fired. It's so hot. I'm going to get fired."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep it going. Yeah, I'm so into this. Well, there's another crazy story here. There's a pregnant woman in Venice, Florida, that got attacked after allegedly catching the father of her 3 children cheating on her with a man.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's not about you. It's just he likes a different brand of ice cream.
Now, when she was leaving in her vehicle, the man apparently went all crazy and was kind of yelling at her. And here's some of the audio from the videos, which are very clear.
Hi, is Brian here? That's my boyfriend. He's here, and he needs to come out right now, or I'm calling the police.
You can't call the police. It's in my house. Bye.
Uh-oh.
Dude,
This my boyfriend?
No, I did not, okay?
He you? What? No, what happened? I'm pregnant. We have 3 kids.
Not a thing happened here, okay? He's a friend. Screw.
Who are you?
I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
Get the off my property.
Call the police.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
A lot of drama there. A lot of drama there.
That is messy.
Yes, they got very messy.
Wow, so she's pregnant, and then he's obviously bisexual.
It's amazing for a guy that if he might be gay or at least bisexual, that he...
he's very busy.
Yes. Wow. There's a Tennessee man that got arrested in downtown Miami over the weekend after allegedly selling fake Ultra Music Festival wristbands to partygoers.
Oh.
It probably took him a while to figure that one out.
Yeah.
And hopped up on so many drugs. Like, wait, we're not getting in?
38-year-old Christoph Duckett was scamming the victims out of $1,200.
$1,200? Is that what a ticket costs?
Well, I think that's what he had total. I think he was trying to sell discounted ones, so that's all the money he'd had so far. I'm not sure how
Gotcha.
many people he ripped off.
Okay, so he accumulated 1,200, but you don't know how many he sold.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Wow.
There's a 24-year-old man in Utah that's facing charges after he allegedly walked into a restaurant naked and armed with a gun.
Is that a problem?
They say he was also flexing muscles aggressively and following people.
I'll have what he's having.
I don't want what he's having. It's too much.
Wow. How about that? There's a guy in Nashville got arrested on Friday after he stopped to put air in his tires, which makes a lot of sense, but you don't want to do that when you're in a high-speed chase with cops.
They won't hit the pause button.
No.
It'd be cool.
No, it's not like a pit stop. This isn't NASCAR, dog. Police in India have finally caught an elusive thief who had an interesting plan to escape. Apparently, whenever he would rob and somebody would get him and chase him, how he would get away is when they try to apprehend him, he would just poop his pants and they'd get so grossed out they wouldn't touch him and he'd take off running.
Huh.
Finally, I guess somebody put on some rubber gloves and they wound up getting the guy arrested.
Somebody who was man enough to not be scared of poo.
What an odd plan to elude capture.
I mean, if it worked once, it worked.
Yeah. There was a female body that was found by a dog walker on a demolition site in northeastern Germany. This happened about 8 p.m. on Saturday. Cops came out, homicide, forensic, pathologists, all that kind of stuff. They had drones. I mean, they brought out everything. Even had a 3D scanner to investigate. Went on about 5 hours as they were looking over the body, and then somebody said, "You know what, dude? I think that's a sex doll." Sure
Are
enough.
you kidding me?
It took them 5 hours with all that equipment and that kind of crew to figure out they were actually investigating the murder of a sex doll.
What is this crew run by Mr. Magoo?
I mean, that is
5 hours?
Dude,
What?
no one like touched it or went over to it or
Look,
looked?
it was pale, and yeah, from a distance, I could see it. If it's under garbage, you'd be like, "Oh gosh, we got a body here." So I understand calling them there, and nobody wanted to touch it to tamper with any evidence. But 5 hours?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Were the police scared to go over there? Ugh.
What happened?
That is messed up.
Oh, no, this is, whoa, what a piece of just, I mean, it's things are going great. You feel like you're blessed, and then life just is an up and down journey. This 67-year-old woman in Georgia escaped her vehicle after a car crash. And you're like, thank God. Like, you know, that's tough. I mean, car crashes, that could easily take your life. But moments later, she's walking away from the crash. She fell down a nearby well and died.
Are you kidding?
No.
It was her time, y'all.
I mean,
Maybe it was.
What was
God
that?
said, nope, I need you back.
What was that movie where it was like people that were eluding what was death and...
Final Destination?
Yes,
yeah.
right. It sounds like an episode of that movie, right?
With death comes a calling, Kev.
Even when you try to beat it, it will get you.
Yeah, I think so too.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.